Welcome to our first virtual managerial accounting class for spring 2020. Let's go over this PowerPoint and highlight the key topics in Chapter 8 for the class. As you know, the Publisher PowerPoint follows the textbook. All four of these learning objectives will be discussed in this PowerPoint, and we will be covering homework problems for each of these, but mostly we're going to focus on learning objectives number 1 and number 2. How does a manufacturing company or service company determine the price of its products or services? Well, the price can be affected by many factors, but the company must be sure that all of the costs to make the product or provide the service are covered. The price must be high enough to cover those costs and also earn a profit for the company. In the second bullet point, we can see that some companies whose products are not so different from other companies are called price takers. Price takers do not get to set the prices on the products they sell because these prices are set by the marketplace. So for price takers who are using target costing, the company focus is on controlling their product cost. Here is our formula for target costing. We can revise this formula to price equals target cost plus the desired profit. Pause the PowerPoint here to read each of the steps in target costing. This do-it example is a good one to give you practice in determining a target cost per unit. Take the time to work through the next slides to complete the problem. In the previous slides, we talked about target costing. In this example, we used cost plus pricing. This is where a manufacturer can set a selling price for its product, where there is little or no competition in the market for their product. So the formula is cost plus markup equals the company's target selling price. Companies will set their return on investment, or ROI, to determine how much profit they want to make on their products. Take time to follow this example for Think More Products Incorporated. It's a good illustration of cost plus pricing. It continues on the next few slides. Carefully read the next few slides related to the limitations of cost plus pricing. Pause the video as needed. Be sure to work through this do-it example of target selling price on this slide and the next slide in your video. Pause as needed. This third objective in the chapter uses time and material pricing to determine the cost of services provided. And you can see by the last sentence, this type of pricing is widely used in services industries, especially professional firms like public accounting. On a quiz related to this chapter, you will get a question about which industries use time and material pricing. This third objective in the chapter uses time and material pricing to determine the cost of services provided. And you can see by the last sentence, this type of pricing is widely used in services or service industries, especially professional firms like public accounting and law firms. There will be a question on the quiz related to which industries use time and material pricing. Take a few minutes to consider the question here on time and material pricing. However, there are some complexities in this question, so we will discuss it further during our Zoom meeting. These last couple slides focus on learning objective number 4 and are really for discussion only. You may not see a homework problem or quiz questions on this material. It's good to know, though, that managers of a division can be paid bonuses based on their profitability. Thus, it will influence how they negotiate transfer prices to and from other divisions in a company. Here are some ways transfer prices are negotiated. This is the last slide in your Chapter 8 video PowerPoint.